Coming out of AEW Revolution, there are many things that you could be talking about when it comes to this show. You could bring up that brutal steel cage match between Kyle Fletcher and Will Ospreay. You could talk about Kenny Omega winning the AEW International Championship. Or you could talk about that bloody, brutal massacre of a match between Toni Storm and Mariah May. But one of the things coming out of this show that I think people are going to be talking about didn't involve a match at all. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Kevin Zwicker from Fast Count coming at you. Before I get into this video, please remember to like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe. So if you've been paying attention to AEW's programming for the last several weeks, you have seen them doing a big-time job of promoting this Queen of the Ring film. Toni Storm is in the film, so AEW has a vested interest of this film doing well. They've had the director of the movie pop up here and then towards the build of this movie releasing this weekend, and AEW Revolution was no different. You had the director of the film ringside being interviewed by Tony Schiavone. He was accompanied by 2 stars of the film, and they're basically promoting the movie, talking about the show, and the director did the majority of the talking, but then Tony Schiavone shifted his attention to the actresses that were right there next to him, and this actress, Damaris Lewis, I'm not familiar with her work. I probably should have IMDb'd her before I recorded, but I didn't. But I've never seen her in anything prominent that I could think. And Tony basically asked her, what have you learned about wrestling since being involved in this film? And in front of the whole crowd, she says, what I learned is wrestlers know who are going to win before the fans. And guys, I hate to be a bearer of bad news, but as we all know, wrestling is a work. It's scripted, predetermined, fake. Whatever term you like to use and feel comfortable with, it is that term. It is not a legitimate sporting competition. Now, her saying that doesn't bother me. We've had multiple different wrestlers, whether it's in the podcast game or the YouTube game, expose secrets of the business that we probably didn't know growing up that is now common knowledge for us now. But situational awareness is a very key thing in my mind. Now, there's some people who are more, cognizant of kayfabe than others. There's people who think it's a big deal to break it. There's people who don't. If you watch WWE, you see The Rock. They pulled that humongous heel turn with John Cena, and immediately after you hear The Rock talking about it like they just did a scene in an episode of Friends. And there's people that don't care about that. Me personally, and this is just me personally, I know it's a show. You know it's a show. We all know it's entertainment. But in the moment, I don't like just seeing something where it's like, we just got done seeing some very powerful emotional stuff. And then I'm getting reminded 5 minutes later that, yeah, this isn't real. Yeah, guys, this is a show. So, all that stuff you just watched, it's BS, it's make-believe, right? I don't like being reminded about that. And I think the fact that, it felt like for me, when she did that in the moment, it felt like a kid going to see Santa at the mall, taking a picture, and then immediately after you taking that picture with Santa, you have somebody whisper in your ear, hey, that Santa's not real. Like, that is, Jeff that works at the Jiffy Lube down the street. That's not really Santa. It's like, why would you do that? And I don't think that she meant any harm. I think that she genuinely, you could tell by that response that she wasn't a wrestling fan. So I don't think it was her intention to do something that was like really like kind of a dickish move. But it is what it is. Sorry can't fix the lamp. I thought it was very lame to do. And just like, why? Like, why would you do that? Like, we're trying to enjoy the show. There's emotional, powerful matches going on. And for somebody just to be like, hey, it's not real, right? Like, it's just like, dude, why? Is that really necessary? But let me know in the comment section, guys. Am I overreacting? Do you care about kayfabe or do you not care about kayfabe? Are there certain situations where kayfabe being broken bothers you, or you're 100% cool with it being broken at any time, any place? Let me know in the comment section, guys. And like I said earlier, please remember to like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe. I am Kevin Zwicker. I'm out.